Hey parents and trekkers. So we sent this home over the last couple of weeks, a little trek packet with the teenagers. You may or may not have seen it. The information in this packet's uploaded to the website, but I wanted to walk you through it so there won't be any confusion. After this, if you have any questions, of course, you always call or text or whatever. But the main thing in this list is just the packing list for what to bring to trek. They have a what to bring recommended section here. And it's really, really good. Use it as a baseline. You may want to do all of it, but I thought it might be helpful to tell you what I'm planning to bring, and then you can make decisions based on if you want your kids to go with that or if you want them to do, a little more exactly what the list does. So remember where we're going. It's going to be warm during the day, cold at night, and it may rain or storm at any time. Hopefully not all the time. And other than that, you want to pack really, really light. So just real quick through the list, I'll tell you kind of how I do compared to what they say. So 4 pairs of socks, 2 lightweight and 2 heavy. These are Smartwool socks. You absolutely want these. Warm, dry feet are a must, and it'll keep you from getting blisters. So no cotton ever. 4 pairs is a good thing if you can bring them. An adequate supply of underwear, for me that's like 2. And that's not what you would normally wear in a week, I hope, but it's enough for trek. So pack light there. Long underwear, top and bottom, I'm not going to bring this. You can, but it's typically not cold enough at the time of year that we're going to need long underwear because we're going to have other stuff for layers in a minute. A swimsuit, that is for the last day. You want to actually take that up the mountain with you. So that's for when you get back down the mountain. They want to pack that in their bag. 2 to 3 t-shirts, non-cotton. Basically, this is like an athletic shirt. A shirt you might run in or work out in. The polyester stuff, just no cotton because you need to wick away moisture. I will probably only bring 1 t-shirt, maybe 2 up the mountain. But then there's also a long sleeve t-shirt. We'll get to that one in a second. So it says 2 to 3 t-shirts. I wouldn't do more than 2 personally because I don't care about wearing a different shirt every day we're up on the mountain. I'm totally cool to wear the same shirt for several days in a row. We're all going to smell, and there's kind of safety in that anonymity of everybody being nasty. A long sleeve t-shirt, non-cotton. This I will bring. So this kind of can replace your long underwear shirt. Think Under Armour kind of stuff. It'll insulate you when it's cold, and what we're going to be able to do is layer that if it gets really cold. So a long sleeve shirt, the t-shirt on top of that, a rain jacket or a fleece on top of that, or both, and you're really, really warm. Let's see, our fleece pullover or zip up. For me, I've got a North Face jacket that I bring. It's just a regular kind of winter fleece coat. So that's really good because that's going to be your primary warmth there. If it starts to get wet and really cold, you'll put your rain jacket over that. Let's see, 2 shorts or 1 pair of shorts and a pair of pants to zip off into shorts. That's what I do. I will bring like a really lightweight pair of athletic shorts, and then I will bring pants that I'll wear all week that will zip off into shorts. You can buy them at like Academy Sports or someplace like that. I finally destroyed mine last year, so I'm having to buy some new ones this year. But they're also really lightweight. They're non-cotton. They're made for hiking, and they'll dry out really quickly if they get wet. So the only time I wore my other shorts last year was when my pants got wet from the rain. I took them off, hung them up, let them dry, and I wore my shorts in the meantime. 1 long pants for warmth, non-jean. Again, if you do your hiking pants, those will be fine, especially if you have good socks on underneath. Rain pants, I'm not going to bring those. You can, I'm not going to. A rain jacket, quality with a hood, not an emergency poncho. This is key. They do sell like the pants and the jacket combos. I choose not to do that because my pants are going to dry out pretty quickly. And I guess I'm kind of gambling that we're not going to get rain every single day, like all day. But also we'll have tarps and tents and stuff to stay out of the rain unless we're hiking. But rain pants if you want them. The rain jacket, though, they don't have to be expensive, but they got to be waterproof. The other thing this will serve for, even if we're not getting rained on, is a windbreaker. So sometimes it's cool, but it's not cold enough for a fleece. So you put that rain jacket on over everything. It breaks the wind down, and it just helps you stay warmer. Right? It's just one more layer. Jacket with a hood. For me, those are the same thing. So I got my good rain jacket, and I've got my fleece, and together those are all the jackets I'm bringing. I'm not bringing a third thing. 2 hats, 1 for sun protection, 1 for warmth. So like a ball cap and a toboggan snow cap thing. And the hat you'll wear during the day, just keep your head from getting sunburned. and the other one will be for like at nighttime. Again, a hoodie. I wouldn't bring a hoodie because it's cotton, but like a hood for your jacket, stuff like that. Everything layers. Gloves, totally optional, but lightweight. If you're going to bring some, don't bring heavy ones. We're not going to be in the snow. Hiking boots or hiking shoes, obviously those are huge. It says waterproof or water resistant, really, really important. If you have them, if your kids have them but they're not broken in, have them go ahead and start wearing them every day between now and when we go. Break them in. It'll help resist blisters. For me, the hiking boots are not always comfortable. So like last year I ended up buying, the night before we started hiking, insoles to go into my, inserts to go into my hiking boots. You can do that. You can buy like Dr. Scholl's, the kind that you cut yourself, for like $3 at Walmart. Comfortable feet are really key. And then second pair of closed-toed shoes for camp if your other shoes get wet. Closed-toed shoes, lightweight. Tennis shoes, again, light is key. I'm going to bring my Chacos and just wear some thick wool socks in my Chacos. So they're not going to be hiking them. It's just for around camp. At the end of the day, you want to get your feet out of those hiking boots. Personal gear, day pack, think school backpack like it says, or like I've got a small little North Face backpack. Just something that basically you can put a lunch in, your 2 water bottles, a flashlight or suntan lotion, something like that, and an extra shirt or something. So pretty small. That's for summit day. 2 1-quart or more water bottles, or a bottle and a bladder. So I'm bringing 2 like plastic Nalgene bottles. And let's see, sunglasses, definitely. Sunblock with a high SPF rating. Even if your kid's tan, we're going to be up in much thinner atmosphere, closer to the sun, they will burn. So the sunscreen's important, high SPF rating important. Lip balm with sunblock, same reason, same vein, and it's really dry up there, dry air, so lip balm's important. Medicines labeled. That's just if your kid has medicines, they're responsible for them, so you got to bring them with you. Insect repellent. The share with a friend thing is great, or they sell little travel sized ones. There ends up being a lot of mosquitoes out there, which is why insect repellent is important. It's kind of for nighttime when we've stopped. Deodorant, travel size, a must. A week without showering. Toothbrush and toothpaste, travel size. All this stuff is small, right? And there's like a 90-cent aisle or something like that in the toiletries area of Walmart where you can get all this stuff for like less than $1 each. Toilet paper, unroll enough for a week and put it in a Ziploc bag. Basically, if you get a bunch of gallon, if you get like a roll of gallon Ziploc baggies, you'll be fine. And I just take the center out of it, crush the toilet paper down. Or that's another thing you can share with a friend. So you can say, hey, I'll let you use my toilet paper if you let me use your, I almost said toothbrush, not toothbrush. If you let me use your insect repellent or something like that. Let's see, spoon and fork, spork, that's the way I go. Large camping cup for food and drink, or a small cup and plate. For me, I drink everything out of my Nalgene bottles. So if they have soup or something, I think what I brought last year was like a kid's plastic bowl and a kid's plastic plate plus my spork, and that was fine. You can bring a knife too if you want, but plastic, durable, and lightweight. One thing that's not going to be on here that is great to have is if you go to Walmart, you can get those little flavor packets you can dump in water. So one of those things, like a lemonade one inside of a Nalgene, makes the water taste fantastic. It also makes drinking at meal times a lot more enjoyable because we don't really haul Kool-Aid up or something. Small flashlight or a headlamp just for walking around at night. A whistle, you got to have that. It's kind of the universal signal for an emergency. Small Bible. Writing utensils, just a pen will be fine. Ziploc bags to sort and carry personal gear. Those go with the gallon bags. Buy you 1 big roll of the gallon ones because you're going to stuff your clothes in there. You're going to smash it down. They're going to zip it up to fit in your bags. And then 2 or more 55-gallon trash bags. Don't worry about those. I'll provide those, and those we're going to put over our packs. Camera and film. They want to bring a little disposable one because they can't bring their phones. Let's see, and then at the end of program stuff, the night we come back, we will have a chance to go to the hot springs there to swim a little bit, to shower, to get clean, and then there's a big meal, and then we'll drive part of the way home, stay in a hotel room, come the rest of the way home on Friday. So then those we will not carry up the mountain with us. They'll stay with the van. So they'll be in a different bag. There's a list of things not to bring. Things they provide, just so you're aware, in case there's any confusion. They're going to provide our sleeping bags. They're going to provide our tents. They're going to provide our food. They're going to provide the ability to cook our food, like our tent stoves and stuff. And they're also going to provide all the backpacks, except for they're going to provide the big backpacks. We bring our own day packs. So all of the kind of essential hiking gear they provide. It's just that list of things that we need to provide. So their sleeping bags are really good. They're really lightweight. They're made to be kind of brought up the mountain, and then we'll sleep in them in the tent. It'll keep us warm. They're like 20-degree bags, so everybody will be nice and warm. They provide these thinsulation mats that go on the ground underneath you when you sleep as well. So all of that kind of stuff they provide. For me, I like bringing a bottle of like ibuprofen with me. I will provide Tums and Bayer aspirin for the trip up there. That helps fight altitude sickness. So I'll bring a big thing of Tums and a big thing of Bayer aspirin. And unless they've got a medical condition where you don't want them having this, as soon as we cross the line into Colorado, we will each start taking 1 Tums and 1 Bayer every single hour and drinking a lot of water. And basically what the water helps fight the altitude. It helps you acclimate and stay hydrated. The Bayer aspirin prevents the headache. The Tums prevent the nausea. And doing that, I don't think I've ever had anybody get altitude sickness as we crossed over into Colorado. But if they want to bring any other kind of medicines with them, they need to bring them labeled and carry them with them along the way. Any kind of inhalers or anything like that would be good. So, read this then through the How to Be Comfortable section. That's, you're welcome to read that. You should read that. And so, decide of those things that are on there, what you want to bring, what you don't want to bring. That's completely up to you. I just thought it might be helpful to hear what I bring because it's slightly different. And yeah, it's going to be a really great trip. I'm super excited about the team that we have. And I hope you and your teams are getting excited about it as well.